Hello, hello. So, last time we left, we were on our way, I believe, to the Snow Point Temple, where we are heading off to next. There was a... Oops. There's a satchel here. And let's... Can I go any further? Well, closer, I mean. Thought I could, but... well... apparently I was wrong on that, so... let's climb some mountain, shall we? Yeah, let's get up here. And here. And then climb all the way to the top. This is actually a game that feels like you are going far and wide to seek them all. Believe it or not, after like meeting whatever Pokemon that is inside of here, I still need to see a bunch of Pokemon to actually complete Pokedex. To make a perfect dex, well, ugh. I don't even have one perfect page so far, so might have been assuming too fast. Door won't seem to open. Yeah, we all know that. So let's talk to the door now. Just trying to be careful to where I go. Uh-oh. Well, that means trouble up ahead, actually. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this, like, at all. Can I... That's all the Pokeballs that I brought. Oh my. Could be in so much pain here. Gonna save, but... just for the fact that the game would randomly crash. He's slow to get going. That's dangerous. Pew! Got that one. Luckily. Well, luckily. I was quite convinced that I could do it, but I was scared to kill it at some point. And then it turned tables so fast that I thought that the Pokemon would kill me. Ugh. We most definitely should play together. I like this little girl. She's cute. So now we go all the way back. I can't see anything. Oh, it's the outside. Okay. That was exactly what I was going for. The frog fight. That's a deep snore. I was already sleeping, so where did that came from? Oh well, I'm just gonna use a Pokeball on him. Doesn't mind. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's see, did I bring any foods over? No. Oh. Wow. Just hoping that I do the right thing with these effects. How to fill out pages of Pokemon. I do feel like I'm not doing so bad this time. But we are still not at the end. So I have that back shot in. Oh. You don't say anything. Go away. Shoo. Shoo. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Leave me alone. No. Inside of here. Could I just have done... Well, I am targeted and that is frightening. I believe I could have just done this all the way from down there. To be fair, not needing the escape rope is just something so terrific. But then again, it takes away the teleportation of some, well, that some Pokemon can have as an attack. So it's just like we were getting to escape battles. Oh well. Thought that running through the snow would have get me to the wall of leaving this place sooner than going to the professor. Apparently it didn't. Strong Giga Impact. Okay. It's still not enough. Oh my. No, let's return to the village. And then that's actually how to get Reggie Gigas, guys. So yeah. Not sure what's the bond with the other Reggies, but apparently there's no mentioning of those other Reggies. I'm gonna move them in order that I got them all. So Dialga, Palkia, and Uxie, Mesprit, Azelf, Heatran, Cresselia, and Reggie Gigas. And these two are my, well, from right to left, my shinies as I got them. So I'm going to bring this beast along with me. Just making sure that I can't evolve anyone. Maybe I should make some more balls. Or take some of these. I'd like to have all my foods back again, and then some of these potions as well. I'm actually going to check and see what I can craft off. Uh, 15 should be enough. 6 will actually take 9 more. I'll just make 31 of these. Can just make 2 of those. 4 of this. Revives. Max potions. Fine remedies. Okay. Well, it seems to be it. Oh, I made lead-in balls? Or did I had those laying around in the chest? That might be a better explanation. Ugh, I can't get potato mushy anymore. Crunchy salts. Well, I have crunchy salts, my friend. I do believe that I have them. Someone might have taken them out of my box again while I was dying. You have one. That's not gonna be enough. Oh, I needed those. Thanks. Gonna put those things aside. Don't need to favorite these. So actually, what now? I need to head to Mistress. Let's go to the ancient retreat. Sorry that I'm falling away with my voice, but it's getting a bit much for me to keep talking right now. So that being said, I am going to end this video now, and then we'll continue later maybe tomorrow. So yeah, well, thanks again for watching. It's been awesome making this series, being involved into this is so heart-filling that they finally, for me, what I believe, made a Pokemon game like it should have been, like it should have came out years ago. Like, why did this never happen on Nintendo GameCube, you know, or not even on the Wii? I mean, we had the Ranger Park thing, I believe, but that was not the same. And then Pokemon Snap came out, and then this happened. I mean, awesome. I don't believe that's from the same like developers, studios. But well, actually, if you, let's say anywhere, does Game Freak still make these Pokemon games? Ooh, and I forgot the title screen for this game. I believe if you just... Nah. I heard someone say that the guys over at Pokemon should have chosen a better engine to create this game in. But seeing that this was like more of a fandom request, I believe, to make a game like this, you guys made an awesome job of doing it. So, and I would appreciate if Pokemon brought out more of these games. Maybe like, you know, something along the lines of an actual manga style game where you follow the footsteps of Red and immerse yourself in a world like this, or where you go with Ash story from the animes, well, animated series, or whatever you might call it an anime. Pokemon has been out there for years. It's a continuing story, and I believe that is what makes the difference between a cartoon and an anime. So if it's more story driven, I mean, you can say that you have these and these characters coming over and over in the same cartoon, but that's not the point that I'm going with. I mean, like, the actual depth of the game is more sliding towards... Yeah, well, I'm getting distracted again. So sorry, guys. I had to throw that out there, that I just love this game to my heart's content. And I'm happy that after turning 31, that I had to wait all these years to see a game like this being made. Is just awesome. I just hope I can see where they can improve for the next game. That coming from me playing 100 of games different than Pokemon. If not, maybe 1,000 different games that I played from Pokemon. But I'm going to say 10,000. That would be way too much, but a good fair share of games that I played beside Pokemon in my years of life here on Earth. So yeah, I mean, I never thought it would come this close. I think the closest that we got with this was the last game for the Switch. But I do believe that there's still a way to, you know, amp it up a bit more. Like some of the places feel a bit too burdened. Like maybe make an actual forest, and then it's even more scarier to go through, because you would have to touch and weave, and then you bounce your head into a tree, and then you couldn't escape, and then you're like all lost in the forest, you know. But then again, this game is awesome, like it is. I really like the environment. Not saying that I don't like it at all. Just feels a bit too burdened. And then also, this comes from a player that plays this game on an original Switch, so I don't know what this looks like in OLED with like an actual like high-end monitor hooked up to that, nor do I know what it looks like to play this in handheld mode. But I do believe Pokemon take that in consideration as well with making this game, that it would run smooth on like the older Switch version, because they know a lot of gamers out there didn't make the switch to OLED yet. So yeah, I believe that they are gonna try and bring out a game like this. I can't imagine why they would say no to that. I mean, the first glimpse that we saw with like wandering Pokemon, it came back from Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. Not talking about the app. And then bring that immersive, like, freedom in a game with like the widened paths and such. Was just a bit like Sword and Shield, where you could run around in town and stuff, and it felt like an actual town if you know where to stand and know where to walk. It just felt like a town. And then doing this style, I believe it's well. But now I really would like to see like all the different regions and like how they are in quote unquote current state, because this is, like they said, the Hisui region, which is bound to be the Sinnoh region in later versions of like the timeline which Pokemon follows. So it would be cool to see like an even modern version maybe of the Kalos region, or you know, that would be a great mindset. I believe if they could do that, then whoa, mind blowing. Imagine running between all those tall buildings and being like it is now. I can see that happen. Well, in my vision I can see it happen, and Pokemon might have the same vision, but they actually might not be able to make such a great game, because I don't think that anyone would have held them back to create this kind of game from the start, except like being able to encode stuff and such, because I didn't find like a single error. Well, not gonna say a single error, but not like game breaking errors in this game yet. I say yet, I am beating my eyes a bit here and there, that I think like, isn't this a bit sketchy? Like throwing a Pokeball inside of a rock. I'm sure that I can do it right here. So you see there, the hand that goes inside, but that's bound to be with every game at some point, I believe. Don't think there's anything that is perfect in that way. But I mean, for me, I didn't see a single floating tree around. The plants are all on the ground as well. The stones are actually lying vast up on the floor. So those are things that I think that would be game breaking if you suddenly see like a tree pop up just a tiny bit, or see that a rock is out of bounds. Like, you know, you would see that immediately, and can be that I just haven't found it, but that's a great thing with this game. This game is so great that I mean, who thought I would hide in a plant standing by a river, gazing up onto a million-star sky? So that actually turns days and night as you play. A few minutes and it's day again, and then a few minutes and it's night again. I mean, we had like a night and day system before, but I think this is a much better way of creating a world like that. Also, one addition that I would add for the players who are, you know, the shiny hunters and then the Pokemon catchers, is you have made the ability to change like the actual time of the day, but I feel like you needed to include something that said, let's change the phase of the day passing. Let's give that some option as well. Like you could go into, like, say, options, like right here, and go to settings, and there will be a setting for you know, set day to like 20 minutes, or set day to 1 hour, or set day to, I don't know, 5 minutes. That it just would change constantly. I know that would be a bit too fast, but saying it would change about in 10 minutes or 30 minutes, in 1 hour or 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe even 5 or so, that would just feel, well, it would break away from the fact that you've added in the changing of the day. But then if you just have that slight window of just these few minutes before the other Pokemon come, I mean, I want to do like those things that pop up, those space rifts. I would like to see them back in another game, but like I could go full on 2 hours into that. You know what I mean? Because I'm getting a feeling that if this game is like done, you completed the Pokédex, and that you are going to touch this with a slight, well, there's a ton of stuff that you can do in Pokemon games, I'm sure of that, but like cutting out the competitivity of like having a Pokemon League that you can restart over and over again. I know there's those fight in the beginning town, and then you can refight those those angered Pokemon. Again, that's a good addition, but I don't think that takes away from, you know, having a leak. And I'm still at a story point in my heart. I'm still hoping that there is going to be like this first tournament of people that come together and just battle to see who's the strongest, but I don't believe that's going to happen in this game. I don't think so. If that would be, I'll take back anything, but so far that we've been seeing this game going, I don't think that's the case. Well, it might be a bit sad, but I mean, where would you put a Pokemon League? Well, anywhere actually. I mean, we can fly, we can surf, so why not add a whole other island? That was maybe a bit burned at first, but now has gotten full of life. And then we could have talked about it, about the festival that we had, that we didn't see happen either, as in like a thank you screen for playing. But yeah, it's just a bit sad that I couldn't screenshot that from like the Switch itself. I know that there's a reason to it. I mean, it was the festival, it was saying that you've completed it all, but yeah, I mean, that's with every thanks in every game. So, and well, I recorded even some small videos on the Switch from like the songs in the end of Sword and Shields. Not being able to do that now, well, so it seems a bit weird to me that all of a sudden that disappeared. But further on, game is really great. Love playing it, and I'll continue next time, as I said. So once more, goodbye all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hearing me rambling about Pokemon, if you know that reference. So bye bye all. See you later.